turn now to this. Just cities nationwide marking Juneteenth today, a federal holiday honoring the end of slavery here in America. From Oregon to Illinois, some communities have decided to scale back considerably or even cancel public celebrations altogether, citing lack of funding, safety fears, negative feedback, a shift in the political climate. Plano, Illinois was the first city in its state to formally recognize Juneteenth. However, its attendance has dropped by half. Community organizers had planned to cancel the event entirely, but arrangements have since been made to host a much smaller celebration instead. Joining me now is someone who's seen those challenges up close, former 2nd Ward alderman of Plano, Illinois, Jamal Williams. He has led these Juneteenth events. Jamal, welcome to the show. Thank you for being here.
Good morning, Markie, and thank you for taking the time to show some interest in our story.
Absolutely. Before we even touch on events being canceled or what attendance looks like, just talk about Juneteenth and what this day means to you.
So it allows us to tell our story. Gives us the vehicle to connect with others, to bring the community together, to right some wrongs and some misguided messages in the past. You know, we live in a difficult time now where the country is so divided. So we want to make sure that we use every entity, every vehicle we have to connect with the community and bring them together in a positive way.
And I mentioned just right off the top there, you spearheaded bringing the Juneteenth celebration to Plano. It was going to be canceled altogether. Now it's just scaled back instead. What all went into that decision making for your community?
Yes. So back in 2021, you know, we were the first city to recognize it before, you know, other areas in Illinois who, you know, most thought would be first in that aspect. And we capped it off by having a celebration. First couple of years, you know, we saw a lot of support. But then came the political change in the climate where, you know, you had to divide whether you're going to be conservative or progressive, whether you're going to be Democrat or Republican, Black Lives Matter. Those type of movements kind of got in the way of what we were trying to do as it relates to unifying the community. So as people had to make decisions on what side of the aisle they wanted to be on, you know, we saw a decline. You know, people thinking about celebrating Juneteenth instead of Independence Day, which was not our thought process. You know, it affected us in a negative way. So we saw a decline in attendance. And then when we started talking to our sponsors, we found out that there were negative feedback from them as well. So we decided to pull the plug.
For people who are attending today who see this headline of, you know, events being canceled across the country, is the event in Plano, you have confidence it's going to be safe today? Is it receiving any sort of threat at all?
So what we did was one of the groups that participated in our events before was the Yorkville Step Team, head up by Wameka Rodriguez. When we decided to cancel, she thought that she took it personal. Her girls, her family, the family members wanted to do something to make sure that the event stayed active. So they decided to pick it up. So we moved it down the street to Yorkville, which is the next town over, on a smaller scale. When we did it the years before, we started at 10 o'clock in the morning and went to 10 o'clock at night. Today's event is going to last for 4 hours from 4 to 8 at a church, like I said, the next town over. So we are very excited that we're able to continue, and we'll take some notes, and hopefully we can bring it back to Plano in 2026.
Well, I hope you're surrounded by nothing but love and support today. Former Plano, Illinois Alderman Jamal Williams, thank you for being here this morning. Really appreciate your time, sir.
Thank you very much, and you have a blessed day.
You as well.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.